There's no law on who can write a Bible. There's no law on who can go in and change some shit. There's nothing that's keeping anyone from putting whatever the fuck they want in that book. And everyone is just reading it like, oh, the holy words of God. And you don't even know who wrote this. If you go to Google right now and look up who wrote the 4 Gospels, no one knows. It wasn't Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I can tell you that right motherfucking now, because them motherfuckers weren't running around the Middle East. Wherever hell the shit was at, I didn't take geography. Whoever it was that wrote the majority of the Bible was not there to witness any of this shit that supposedly happened. These stories were told by mouth from generation to generation until eventually somebody decided to write that shit down. And we have so many different translations, so many different versions, because it was originally written in a language that we don't really understand anymore. Which I don't get how the all-powerful God couldn't just make it in a language that everyone could understand, or just ingrain it into our brains instead of making it a physical book that had to be written and translated over and over and over again. But literally anybody can just sit down and be like, yep, I'm gonna write my version. Here it is right here. I'm gonna put it right here. This is what I think God is saying. Nobody should be taking this shit as law. Nobody should be taking this shit seriously at fucking all. I don't see anybody taking like the Greek mythology seriously, but even if they did, they're not trying to make like laws about it in the United States like they're trying to do with Christianity. You're trying to make laws about a book that was written by random people. You have no idea who wrote this shit, who claimed that they're speaking to this God. There's no way to confirm who wrote it, if they were actually speaking to a God. There's so many fucking variables. I don't understand how anybody can look at this book and be like, yep, word of God, 100%. Everything that's in here is something that he said specifically, the God that I follow specifically. You don't know who wrote this shit. Barney could have wrote this shit. There's no law on who can write a Bible.